Ladies and gentlemen, Sabah al-Khair, Kifi Hal. Jay Knott, USAID Jordan Mission Director, extends his greetings and support to the conference participants and regrets that he cannot be here this morning because he's been called away for other duties. Today, we are gathered here to celebrate the first eco-cities of the Mediterranean Forum. Let us hope that it is the first of many such forums, and that this is an auspicious beginning. I had the pleasure of attending one of the first planning sessions for this conference with representatives from the Ministry of Environment, Greater Amman Municipality, UNIDO, and my colleagues from the U.S. Embassy well over a year ago now. How important is this Eco-Cities Forum, you may wonder? Let me reflect a moment on what I've seen since arriving in Jordan over 2 years ago now, and on a career spent working in various countries around the world. As our colleague from UNIDO pointed out, people use natural resources. Our water, our forests, our soils, our air, and our energy. We either degrade these resources or we conserve and protect them. People often take action when they perceive it is in their interest. Sadly, with the environment, this sometimes occurs after a crisis hits, when the water is gone, when the last tree is cut, when the cities are choked with traffic or trash, or when we can't breathe properly. Of course, people also take action when the right market signals are sent, when resources are properly valued, and operation and maintenance of public services can recoup their costs. Taking action is about making choices, judicious choices. How can we make these choices before the water is gone, or before the air is polluted, or before the streets are choked? Gatherings like this one give us an opportunity. They allow us to create more awareness of these issues, to try to draw attention before the crisis hits. They also allow us to learn from each other, to learn from those who have implemented effective strategies to address air, water, waste, and energy challenges. These challenges plague municipalities all across the world, and particularly here in the Mediterranean region. These challenges can be addressed through improved management of the built environment. Last week, it rained for a few moments as I was walking out of my house to go to the office in the morning. It actually made me smile. I'm amazed at how important water has become to me since moving to Jordan. I used to live in the country of Gabon on the west coast of Africa. There it used to rain close to 4 meters a year. In Jordan, it rains about a quarter meter each year. I flew to India recently, and there it rained that much in Bombay that day I landed. In a single day in Bombay, we had an annual rainfall of Jordan. As the mayor of Amman stressed, rainwater harvesting can help address these issues. When it does rain in Amman, I cringe when I see water rushing down the streets and into the wadis. I think of how we should be saving that water, conserving it, squeezing every precious drop to get the most from it for industry, for agriculture, for tourism, for wildlife, and for drinking. Jordan remains one of the driest countries on earth, approximately 160 cubic meters per capita per year. The world average is over 7,000 cubic meters. Many other countries in the Mediterranean are nearly as dry as Jordan. We need to cultivate a climate where cities are actively seeking ways to save water and other resources through applying internationally recognized best practices. We need enhanced enforcement of environmental regulations, and we need to incentivize to facilitate compliance. We need individuals and institutions that can put Mediterranean cities on the map as places where environmental conservation and economic competitiveness can walk hand in hand. We need the private sector to play a role in shaping these strategies and implementing these approaches. We need leaders. We need risk takers. We need people like you. On behalf of the U.S. Embassy, we thank all of the partners who have worked so very hard to put this forum together. The Ministry of Environment, the Ministry of Municipal Affairs, the Greater Amman Municipality, UNIDO, and my colleagues from USAID and the U.S. Embassy. And most importantly of all of you who have come out today to celebrate the concept of eco-cities, and all of you who will continue fighting the good fight after this forum ends. We're so appreciative of your efforts. Managing the environment and managing cities is about engaging people. People can affect change. They can improve the environment. They can make our cities better places for the people gathered here today, and as His Highness Prince Hamza stressed in the film, for our children and our children's children. In the lobby this morning, I saw a wonderful quote by Mahatma Gandhi that the earth provides enough for everyone's needs, but not for everyone's greed. I too have a quote from Gandhiji. He said very eloquently, "A small body of determined spirits, fired by an unquenchable faith in their mission, can alter the course of history." Let us hope that today, this body of determined spirits in front of us can begin to chart a more eco-friendly approach to cities within the Mediterranean region. Together, we can affect this change. Shukran jazilan.